First of all, I'd like to say welcome and thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm really happy to have you guys, and also I'm really happy to have my older subscribers. So thanks guys, and Happy New Year to all of you. So what else? I bought these two magnets in Finland. I like to buy magnets. I don't buy them all the time, but usually when I visit another country I buy one. And during this holiday I couldn't choose which one I like best, so I decided to just buy two of them. I've got this modern type one. It has like this ski lift and a skier, and it says Finland here at the bottom, and here it says Levi, which was the little village that we went to. And then I also bought this wooden one, and it says Lapland, which is the northern part of Finland and Sweden and Norway. And it has a reindeer on it. We saw some reindeers, by the way, in the wild, just 3 or 4 together, and it was pretty far away, but still it was nice. Then also I've got this magazine. It was just a free magazine that you could get at the airport, and I thought I'd take it with me so I could make this into sort of a magazine video. I haven't really checked it out yet, but well, I will do that right now. First of all, there is this baby on the front, on the cover, I mean the front page. No, it's a front page when it's a newspaper, right? This is a cover. Well, I don't know. Never mind, it doesn't really matter. Here is this baby, and this kind of reminds me of that city of Nirvana with the naked baby swimming on it, on the cover. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rather tired, so I might end up being rather annoying in this video, so well, just never mind. Let's see what we've got inside. Yeah, first of all, the contents. I don't really see something special here. Well, this is nice, all the fish, but I really can't believe this is in Finland, so I don't know what's that about, but yeah, whatever. Hey, YouTube, that's cool. Let's see, it says, well, it says that every minute a total of 35 hours of new video material is uploaded to YouTube, and that it would take almost 6 years to watch all the videos recorded in one day. That is crazy. Well, thanks again, everybody, for watching mine. That really is great. So what else do we've got? Apparently we've got an elephant and Superman. I do hope that this magazine will have some Finland pictures, because this is kind of a general traveling and flight, airplane magazine, and I want to see some Finland. So let's see. Oh, here. This is probably Finland. What was really funny, or well, I found it to be funny. We left on the second Christmas day, the 26th of December, and there were a lot of problems at the airport at Amsterdam, because a lot of flights couldn't land because of the bad weather and the snow everywhere, especially flights going to Spain. They were just, they had a big delay, or they were just cancelled because of all the snow. So at first I thought, Espa and Sweden, and then this is Finland, all the way up to here. And we went to, I don't know, somewhere up here, no, here I guess. It was just above the, how do you say, the polar circle. So that's where we went. And, well, I didn't have shoes like that, but I did have snow boots, and they worked pretty well actually. Oh, here's the little baby. Let me see. It's about our ocean. Well, I really don't understand. It seems to be just like a general article about oceans. Yeah, well, I mean, wonderful, but this really has nothing to do with Finland. Well, ocean myths. Yeah. Well, I want to see Finland. Well, I'm sorry guys, it's going to be boring. So, what do we've got here? Louis the 14th, like the king of the sun king, I don't know. And if I would translate his nickname from Dutch, it would be something like that. Oh yeah, here it says the sun king. Yes, well, whatever. I mean, I even like history, but right now I still want to see Finland. So here, this seems to be, yeah, here we've got some Finland, finally. Here it says, in winter, Helsinki airport faces 70 consecutive days of sub-zero temperatures. Yeah, they're really used. And here, used to snow, I mean. Helsinki airport runs flights throughout the winter without interruption. Yeah, I noticed that. So let's see if there is. Ah, this is beautiful. We actually went on one of these trips, you know, with I don't know, we were in a, oh, I don't know the English word for that. Kind of a sledge. Is that a word? You know, we were just in one of those things that's behind the dogs. You probably get what I mean. And I loved it. I love them. And I love to play with them. They're really, really friendly animals. Yeah, it was, well, no, it wasn't exactly like that, but something like that. Red alert. Yeah, whatever. So, let's see if there is anything else interesting in here. A reindeer. Cute. Well, that's about it, I guess. So, let's see. I also want to show you guys some pictures. So, I'm just going to show you a few. Here you see the home where we lived for a week, or for 8 days. This house wasn't really all for us. That would be too big. We just had the right corner and then the downstairs part. And it still was pretty big, though. We were with 8 people, and well, it fitted perfectly. And we had 2 showers and a sauna. Sauna, that is like an English word, right? You know, one of those places which gets really hot. And it was so funny because my brother-in-law, he went in there, and then, you know, in Scandinavia, you get, from there you jump into the snow, and I don't know if they do that everywhere in Scandinavia, but I'd like to think they do because it's such a funny habit. And he wanted to do that as well, but he also wanted us to make a picture. So was already dark, and the camera didn't work because he had to turn on the flash, but he hadn't done that already, so it took him a while to set it up. So my brother-in-law was already back in the house, screaming, "Ah, this is so cold, do you have a picture?" And the other one said, "No, I'm sorry, I don't have the picture yet." So the first one was like, "Well, that sucks, I really want a picture." So he ran outside again, and he was just wearing a short, a boxer short, and he was already covered with snow. Snow was everywhere. So he jumped in the snow again, and he came back inside the house, and the photo camera still hadn't worked yet. So it was hysterical. I was laughing so hard. So now he went into the snow twice, and nobody will believe him. Well, of course, we do believe him, but that doesn't matter. We can tease him with this like forever. So, let's see in this picture. This is our house again to the right, and then in the front you see the ski piste, and this is just the left part of it. It was way bigger than this, and they had one huge mountain, and you could go up and down here, but you could also go up here and go down at the other side of the mountain, and they had these free buses which drove around, so that was pretty convenient. And because it's Finland and it was the end of the December, or just December, it was pretty dark all day. Around 10:30 in the morning the sun was up, and it was more or less light, but still you couldn't physically see the sun. And then around 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon it was dark again. So when the ski piste would open at 9 o'clock in the morning, there were just lights everywhere. Oh, I have a picture of that as well, I guess. Yeah, here, you can see it here. This is at night or in the morning. I don't know when this was. This picture was taken. But you can see that it's really dark. And yeah, it's kind of cozy actually. And they have these lights everywhere, also the cross-country skiing paths. They are lit as well, and yeah, it's just a very strange experience. Let's see, we did take a skiing class, and I was really bad at it. Seriously, we went all together, and well, I was doing fine until the breaking part of the class, and somehow I understood what I had to do, and when I was going at a not very high speed, I was totally able to do it. But whenever I was going fast, you know, at the end of a slope, I just couldn't do it anymore. And I didn't understand what I did wrong, because I tried to move my feet in the right direction, and it looked like I was doing it right, but still I was not slowing down. And I couldn't do it. So every time I went down, and I didn't give up, so I just went down a lot of times. I just ended up against a tree or against a fence or just in a huge pile of snow. And even one time I ended up in this huge pile of very loose snow, and I was just covered in snow until my middle, I mean my belly, well, how do you say that? And literally the teacher, the woman who was teaching us, had to come help me and tug me out, because also my legs and the skis itself were just invisible, and I couldn't get myself up because the skis were still on my feet, and it was just too heavy to get them out of there. And I was just laughing so hard, and everybody else was laughing, of course, and yeah, it was hysterical. So I learned that I really like skiing, but I'm also very, very bad at it. said before, one of those husky trips, husky tours, and we walked a lot. And well, let's see. Here you can see a candle in the snow. Because it's dark, they obviously have lots of lights everywhere, and usually they use real candles, and I find that to be just beautiful, like you can see here. Then here on this picture you see Levi, the town that we stayed. You can see it's a lovely, nice, small town, and this is your view from on top of the mountain. And it wasn't that busy. It is kind of a touristic town, and they had lots of restaurants and bars and stuff, but it wasn't crowded at all. So it was, well, I liked it that way. Also, when you went skiing, there were, like hundreds of people on there. There were just 1, 2, or maybe 3 at the same time going downhill, and then it was time for the next one, and it was, yeah, pleasant, especially when you were not really good like me. Then here you can see the fireworks, because we stayed there until New Year's. So this was around just after midnight, and it was lovely. And here in the next picture you see the people gathering around the slope, just watching the fireworks. And this was kind of special because, like I said, the place didn't appear to be so crowded, and also it appeared to be mostly tourists. But around 12 o'clock at midnight, at New Year's, it seemed like all the people, also the natives, had gathered around this place, and the place was suddenly packed, and lots of people from Finland itself, and it was like a little bit like a miracle. So that was really nice. So that's about it, guys. I don't know what else I can tell you, so I'm just going to say I'll speak to you soon, and have a very, very nice day. So thanks for listening, and goodbye.